What's up, Zeroverse? Welcome back to another stream. I'm Xeromessiah. Chat, how are you doing? Hello. Chat, I'm super late. And I'm like sitting here because dude, it's okay. A phone call happened, but it's not. Chat, I've been waiting for a very important phone call since about 9 a.m. for me. And they know I work, and I'm literally like, please just do it. And I've been waiting, and I've been waiting, and waiting. And that's why we're starting late today, because I was hoping they would call so I could get it out of the way. But now that they did not call, they could call anytime while I'm streaming. And I am not happy. So we're gonna have to just see what happens, you know? I don't know. You know, I just truly don't know. But welcome everybody. We're gonna try to have some fun. Anyway, if I end up getting a call and I have to step away, the problem is that I don't know how long exactly the call will take. Hopefully not more than 15 minutes. I'll put us on intermission and try to come back. But I legit don't know what's gonna happen, chat. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in these streets. Illuminator, thank you so much for the 420 stream streak, dude. 420. I believe the correct expression is blaze it. Now, what exactly you would be blazing, I don't know, Illuminator, but I appreciate so much you spending time here. 420 stream streak is definitely the longest streak we have in the Zeroverse. And I appreciate you being such a good guy, just showing us the love and the good vibes and all that good stuff. So thank you so much, Illuminator. And welcome everybody else. Chat, actually, I just remembered something I need to do. I'll probably do it on Saturday. There's like a modification I want to do to my camera a little bit. But I want the weekend to do it, so like, you know, I'm not effing it up before stream, because you know that just would not work. Hopefully they call it a nice time to call for a break and no one will notice the thing. That's true. That would be great. But welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Stream Elements, Zoe, Reb, Nightbot, always a pleasure, sir. Illuminator, thank you so much again for the stream streak. Bloot, what's up, Bloot? Gamer Lazy One, welcome. Mage Inquisitor, hello. Kiasen says hi. Let me see, chat. Let me see. Everybody lurking, hello. So Kiasen says, here's the thing, chat. Keep hope alive, chat. Keep hope alive until, here's how I feel about it. I spoke in Discord about it briefly, mostly with yelling. But until Sony comes out with an official press release saying it, I will not believe it. I don't care about that message going around on Twitter that's from like a cut message. I don't care about who reported from somebody they heard, said it to them. I don't give a fuck about any of it. Until I get a direct Sony acknowledgement, I will not accept it. You hear me, chat? You hear me? Because that would be a horrible decision, and I refuse to believe. Nature was just healing, chat. We got a new Castlevania. We got a new Dead or Alive. We got a new Dot Hack. Nature is healing. I refuse to believe it. Also, hi Dyson, how you doing? Welcome in. So listen, it could be true. I'm not saying it, I don't know, right? Like I don't call Sony and be like, hey, what's up? It could be true. I don't care how many people quoted Schreier. I don't care how many people are picking it up. Until Sony directly says it, I won't believe it. Keep hope alive, chat. Keep the hope. At least that's how I feel. But welcome everybody. Is it an AI Afro filter to make you the Afro Messiah? It could be, LeBloot. I could get one of those. Can you imagine every time I'm here, it's an afro like this big? It would actually be kind of sick, right? I know, yes, I know. Even if it's true, we still need to hear from Sony on what their plans are for the employees, whether they're let go or if they're getting absorbed into other studios. That's true. There's a lot of ways this can go. If it is true, and I hope it's not, you know, there's also a question of what do they do with it, right? Because clearly the talent at Bluepoint is, in a word, talented. So even if you were shutting down the studio for whatever reason, right? You would not want to let that go. Like you would be like, listen, other teams, the teams working on the God of War trilogy remake, teams working on the New Horizon, like everybody could use the gods. You know what I mean? So that's my hope. Again, I don't know anything. I'm just, until I get official straight word from Sony's mouth and not a fucking chain letter somebody copied from a Discord that they're in that's in the backside of the moon. None of that shit, chat. Till we get direct. Not a Twitter post that's talking about what could be or why. Not an article from someone who's saying what somebody from somewhere told them. This is like too big for me not to accept it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? This is one of those situations where I don't want to base it on what someone said who is not named in a random place with random shit. I don't. I refuse. Also, hi Callie, how you doing, bro? Welcome in. But yes, welcome everybody, chat. As you all probably know, we're gonna be playing some Final Fantasy Tactics. The goal is for us to beat it today and tomorrow. We're not likely not gonna beat it today, but today and tomorrow are set for Tactics, which we need to finish. You know? No, Gooner, no! No, not until Sony says it, Gooner! Bluepoint employees on LinkedIn share stories of it being closed. No, Gooner! Please! Not until Sony says it! Gooner, you gotta hope. You gotta keep hope alive. You gotta keep hope alive, chat. Yeah, if true, legitimately though. If true, incredibly sad. And again, if true, absolutely stems from the previous leadership that thought Bluepoint should be making a live service game, man. It's rare that you see crazy fumbles, right? It's rare that you read or hear about something and everybody, not like a few people, right? Not like people on the left or the right, people in America versus people in the world, people who are right-handed versus people who are left-handed. When everybody reads something and hears something and goes, huh? You know? Like when everybody reads something that goes, what? That's how you know that a decision was just insane. You know? You know, so the thing is, if Bluepoint does get closed, gamer, that does hurt my heart for a Bloodborne remake, because in my heart, I wanted Bloodborne to do it. Like for me, they were the ones to do it. But over the next few days, over the next week, over the next month, we're definitely going to be getting some information, right? So if true, confirmation, what's happening to the people who worked at the Point of Blue, etc. I would not want FromSoft to do it. The last thing I want is FromSoft with its current engine to try to remake Bloodborne. F that. It would be not nearly as good as I would want it to be. Now, if FromSoft was like, hey, we actually hired some people, yeah, because their engine is not very good. Now, if it was a new engine, if they hired some people and built a new engine, or super upgraded the current engine, and they're like, okay, now this can do it, then I might feel okay. But we've seen no indication that they're doing that. Demon's Souls was as amazing as it was because of Bluepoint, not FromSoft. Like if you look at Elden Ring, even as great as that game is, it has ridiculous problems, and especially when it came out, even still now, it has ridiculous problems with its graphics, with its texture loading, with its hitching. the thing about a Bloodborne remake is that we don't need a major change to the gameplay. We want it to have incredible frame rate, incredible visuals, and a like a keeping of the style, but like a improving of it. Because you guys remember what it looked like when you made your fucking character in Bloodborne, right? Gameplay wise, you don't really need to do that much to it. I think that's fine. You can make it more responsive. You can make it more like the animations better. You can add animations to viscerals and all these kind of things, right? But the core systems are there. We just wanted a remake in the sense that we bring it to the light. I don't think the FromSoft, even that I've seen with Night Rain or Duskbloods, I don't think would do it the way we dream. It wouldn't be close to a Demon's Souls. A Demon's Souls. I wonder if Miyazaki wants to be the one to do it. It explains what hasn't happened yet, but yeah, I don't want FromSoft to do it, given their games run like a dead dog. Yes, dude. Like if they got Bloodborne to run from 25 FPS to 40, I would be like, what are we doing, man? You know? What are we doing? PC emulation is a path, gamer, right? I just hope it's like the last ditch effort. You know what I mean? I want it to be other-ish. Also, chat, you better say hi to Lil Bo Bish over there. Lil Bo Bish is judging you. You better say hi to Lil Bo Bish. 70 employees worked at Bluepoint, so I'm hopeful they'll be taking on various devs within Sony PlayStation Group. However, Bluepoint are based in Texas, and I'm not sure any other Sony devs local to them. Are they? Do we have any like major Sony stuff in like Austin? The problem is I don't know a lot of where studios are located, but nothing comes to mind. But I'll let chat answer. Mr. Zero, the gaming industry is scary and confusing. Any words, truth, and knowledge? Keep hope alive, wonder. Also, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, who is where I'm borrowing that quote from, who I always have. Keep hope alive, chat. That's the only way we'll get through these perilous times. What awaits us down the line, I'm sure I don't know. But what I do know is that here today, we, the Zeroverse, will persevere and bring about a change that will shake the foundations of the world. Can I get an amen, Wonder? Bro, I'm like still hoping, you know? By the way, chat, that was a little bit of mix of Jesse Jackson mixed with Preacher from Independence Day, or sorry, Reverend from Independence Day, his speech to the fighters before they go attack, you know? I think most are in California. What the fuck is SSM? Super Sario Mario? Naughty Dog, Insomniac, and Sucker Punch. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's fair, actually. That's fair. Most are in California. I could see that. Yeah. The best bet would be they get absorbed into Sony Bend and they get to make a Days Gone too. That would be cool. Oh, Sony Santa Monica. I'm not used to calling it that, Gunnar. I was like, Santa Monica? Who the F is SSM? Samsung? Listen, I'm not good with names. You know this. I'm afraid this entire generation at Sony will end up going in the wrong direction. With layoffs and being reduced to just a few first-party games per year. I mean, I think that is a fear. And that's like... it doesn't feel like PlayStation's video game department is going the way of Xbox game department, right? It does very, like, the game, you know, Xbox has, you know, Microsoft daddy money, so they do whatever the fuck they want. But it doesn't feel like we're there. It does feel like Sony is recovering from some years of some very bad decisions made by people at the top who misunderstood where their power was, misunderstood what people wanted, you know? Now that doesn't mean, in my opinion, that the company is like going down or burning or anything like that. I actually think we're gonna continue to get good stuff. The Sony State of Play that happened a week ago or so, or whatever, clearly shows that Sony has a lot of ideas and they're pushing and they're doing stuff. So like the State of Play that just hit alone shows that there's a lot that Sony wants to do and they're working on. Like, that's enough to make me not think that, you know, the end is near, right? Problem is, even if they went the single player first approach like they did, the game industry is just mad expensive now, especially with hardware costs going through the roof now because of AI. They would have happened regardless, sadly. I mean, it's possible, right? It's possible that if they had not gone that live service route, games would have come out that would have like helped them more buoy the storm, right? At least in my mind. Doesn't mean that they would have been scot-free, but I think they would have had a bit of more of a cushion. You know? I still can't fully make sense of it where they're supposedly saying all of Bluepoint's pitches were rejected or canceled, yet they pushed Bungie's marathon game. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because okay. Chad, of course, I'm speaking for someone who I don't have insider knowledge on Sony. I'm just only saying what I feel and think, right? Based off knowledge that I have, based off things I've seen. In a certain world, I could see why if Bungie came with something, you would give them leeway, and Bluepoint you wouldn't. Can anyone here guess why you would do that if you're Sony, you know? Just speak your truth, man. I'm trying, I wonder. But like, if Bungie walked up to you and Bluepoint walked up to you and Bungie said, look, I got this game, live service shooter, weird. I think it could work, baby, come on. And Bluepoint was like, come on, baby, I think something could work. Come on, baby, come on. Is there a why? What's the reason? Yes, Wonder, yes. Now, as Rep said, though, he thinks Marathon was in development before Sony bought them, which I think that's true. I think they were already, like, idealizing that bitch, right? And coming up with it. Maybe even working on some very basic stuff with it. But Bungie has the legacy. And not only does Bungie have the legacy, Sony getting Mr. Xbox himself, aka Bungie, to make a game for your console is a big deal. Like, that's a trophy, chat. You know? So if someone who is basically considered in many ways one of the gods, a trophy you could potentially have that could pop off, as opposed to someone who is amazing, but is like a new kid doing a TikTok dance, you're gonna give some leeway to one more than the other. Let's just be real about this. Whether they should or not is a different question, but you will, you know. The thing is, live service isn't a huge problem if done correctly. Helldivers, Astrobot, Elden Ring, Night Rain, all live service. If the IP is interesting and has a good gameplay loop content, people will buy into it, but you have to strike the right balance as a producer. That's absolutely true, Gooder. No, that's absolutely true. Like, that's why people who say like live service games suck and are never great, I don't listen to, because that's not true. Live service can be great. I have no problem with live service. It just depends on if it's done well, if it captures you, if it captures the audience, if it captures the essence, then sure. Right? There's nothing wrong with it. To be fair, I also look at that the same way I look at, like, some people are like, single player games should never have expansion passes. And I'm like, that's not true. If you make a game that is full and complete and wonderful, and you're like, but we're thinking about adding, like, making new content to go with the game, sure. You know how many single player games I played, chat, over the past 30 years that was amazing, and I wish they added stuff to it? There's nothing wrong with that inherently. It's about whether the game feels like it's full. And if it does, sure. If it doesn't, then you rock them. That's just how it is, right? It's disappointing for Sony and Microsoft that they haven't managed to combine the AAA single-player approach with gas into at least one mega hit, while, for example, Genshin Impact managed to do it. Well, I mean, Genshin Impact, I mean, that's a different bitch, right? Games as a service, it's complicated. Games as a service can work. Gacha games are a very different beast. And I don't know if I would want Sony or Xbox to make a gacha game. Like, I don't think that's the game as a service I would want them to go. You know? Yeah, like I don't want them to go down the gambling route, which is what gacha is. Gotcha. Gacha. I keep saying gacha, chat, because I keep wanting to say gotcha, even though it's gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I would want them to go down the line. I'm totally fine with a Night Rain or like the New Horizon thing that looks kind of interesting, right? We'll see how it plays. Yes, I think Helldivers 2 as a game as a service works. Yes, I think that's absolutely a success. So in that vein, Sony has done it. Can they do it consistently? I don't know. We're gonna see with the Horizon game, right? But it ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Partially because people just don't have the time we had 5 years ago, man. 5, 6, 7 years ago, everybody was a streamer. And by that, I mean everybody was sitting in their fucking houses, able to play games. Right? That's not how things are 5, 6, 7 years later. So, hey, we can't have 70 live service games. You know, it's just, things are different, man. Listen, Wanderson, I'm trying to save Ray, but it's too late, bro. He hitting that good-ish. I told him, as long as I get 20%, I won't give a fuck. You know, as long as I get my 20%, do whatever you want. They don't have to copy anyone. They need to invent a new mechanic or genre. How long do they plan to keep milking the same IPs in the same way as possible? I don't agree with that premise. Either one of them. I don't agree that they're milking IPs, and I don't agree that they're playing it safe. I think that the God of War game that just came out proves that's not the case. I think the Horizon game that's coming out pros shows that that's not the case. Like, I don't think they're like making games in your IP universe it doesn't mean you're playing it safe. Those are different things. Playing it safe would be releasing Horizon Zero Dawn and then releasing Horizon Forbidden West, and it's literally Horizon Zero Dawn with just like a new color of paint or a new song. Let's not step away. Let's not add any mechanics. Let's not ruffle any feathers. That's not what they do. I haven't seen Sony do that. You know? There's nothing wrong with utilizing your IPs if they're cool ideas. I know we've talked about this before. I don't like the way Nintendo does it 90% of the time because Nintendo is built off of nostalgia and they charge you for it, you know? But again, that's not... Whether that game is insulting to you is different from whether they're playing it safe, right? We're having a conversation about like whether Sony is playing it safe with their IPs. That game shows that they're not playing it safe. Whether you like it or think that the price is bad or, you know, stuff like that, that's a different conversation, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not what was posited. I'm talking about what we're talking about, right? I don't think you need to invent a new mechanic or genre to be successful. Look at all the Souls-likes out there. They work because of balance, not because of pure innovation. I think that's fair. I think most of the ones that succeed of the Souls-likes, they do iterate on it a bit in some way. Also, I should totally turn that off, chat. I'll turn that off at Nightbot in a minute. I think that I don't think most of them aren't just making Dark Souls 1 or 3 again, right? Whether it's Lies of P or First Bazaka or Wuchang Fallen Feathers, they iterate on the idea some, which I think is great. And I think when they hit it well, but like you say, also balance it well with a little bit of fresh idea, a little bit of stuff, a little bit of like visuals and combat and bosses and lore, that it turns out great. You know? I do think that the ones that hit, they do something. You know, Liza P and that guy deep parrying and knocking that bitch's weapon. Some good eating, right? You know. Choosing an anonymous Spartan to represent Kratos is the safest route. Let's not offend anyone. For me, I don't know what you mean by that. Choosing an anonymous Spartan. Do you mean like the way he looks? Because he just looks like Kratos as a young guy. I don't know what you mean by that. Being like truthfully, I'm not sure what you mean. He just looks like Kratos if he was a young bish. Him and his brother. Also, hi Tart. Yeah, it's as far as now granted I haven't played the game, but as far as I know, it's Kratos and his brother, right? Back when they were Spartan youth. So like, yeah, Kratos and Demi. Let's call him Demi. I think it's like Deimos. Let's call him Demi from The Exorcist. Why you do this to me, Demi? There's nothing wrong with continuing IP. It just gets hard to make a compelling story moving forward. Unless something like FF, where each game is vastly different. So I think that is fair, Blue. Yes, you're absolutely right that some IPs need to end. I have no idea if Horizon's main story feels like the third one will be the ending of the main story. Maybe there'll be something that happens in the future. I think that's okay. Like God of War could have ended after God of War 3. We didn't even technically need Ascension, even though Ascension was great. But then we got God of War, PS4. And I think everyone who's realistic about it thanks the gods that we did. That it was amazing, right? It's in the same IP. It definitely didn't play it safe, right? Corey has talked about like the moment where he had to reveal that to the world. Corey Barlog, about how it felt to reveal it and how they had to take that different approach and tried something new, right? So I do agree. There are IPs that definitely should end at some point. They can continue on if there's like a meaningful change or a big thing. I think that's also fine, right? Also, Tart and Hoover, welcome, hello. We're having a little bit of discussion about potential Blue Point closing. It's not true. Keep hope alive. And a little bit of like IPs and Sony and games and stuff like that, you know? Hot take, Corey should change his last name to the correct one. I agree, Wonder. By default, I want to call him a Balrog. And I keep having to remember that it's... Yeah, thank you, Wonder. I keep having to remind myself that's not his name, dude. He should change his last name and then walk in like Balrog from Street Fighter. And everybody's just like, what the fuck is going on? You know how weird that would be and amazing? Or... Wait, not Street Fighter. Killer Instinct? Whichever one. I think the style and price point is fine. However, after watching Captain Kuba... the game launched with several issues, which isn't a great look. We need to start releasing games not polished. Day one patch culture is awful. Okay, that's fair. If the game has performance issues, right? That's a total thing where it's like, that's legit. I would like my games to run well, thank you, please. There's always conversation, though, about PCs, chat. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, but... Yes, if you're gonna release it, I would like for it to be great. I accept... day one patches, but they gotta be like basically day one or like release date one. Anything longer than that and I'm like, oh, you just like, what the fuck are we doing? You should have just delayed it, you know? Yeah. So Gunnar, so I consider that part of performance. We could call it like huge bugs or like major issues, right? In my mind, anything with how the game runs and functions is performance to me, right? So that for me, that would be a major performance problem that absolutely should have been ironed out before. Like if that was an issue, something like that should be patched when that bitch goes live, right? If you release a game and it's the release date, that bitch should not be breaking computers and shit, right? It just shouldn't. If it is, the only reason I would accept it is if like there's no indication it could happen in its very specific circumstances, because as we can test things for years, chat, and until they get into the hands of hundreds of thousands of people, there are some things that you can never find out. That is the truth, right? That's not me trying to make an excuse for a company. That is the fact of reality. And maybe one day we'll be able to, when we become gods, we'll be able to change that, but for now, you know, we can't. But it's a, you know, again, I'm looking forward to playing that game. I think it looks interesting. But for me, that's clearly an indication that Sony's not like taking it safe. They're not like, it's not like a Mario game from Nintendo that does. Will I try Marathon? You know, gamer, that is a good question. I was close to trying High Guard, and then I just decided that I didn't care enough and we had too much to do. If I'm not mistaken, Marathon comes out mid-March, right? Or is it the end of March? Oh, fuck me, it's in like 2 weeks, right? So here's the problem. The problem is that is in the same time as RE Requiem, which we will be playing. Neo 3, which I am playing and loving and I want to continue. And then a little bit before Crimson Desert and Sorrows, which I will likely be playing. So, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I think there are gonna come situations where we do play a new game that's hyped up to see what it's like, you know? I think like there is gonna come a point where we'll do that on stream when we catch up to some stuff. I don't know if Marathon is gonna be that for me. I don't know. But if you guys play Marathon and you love it, and you're like, Xeromessiah, get your A in here, like this is dope, maybe I will, maybe. There's a server slam, right? Did I sign up for the server slam? I gotta remember. Mods, remind me, I gotta sign up for that after stream in case I didn't. If there's a server slam, I might try to take a day to play it. It's during Requiem, well fuck that. Look. Marathon, I'm gonna let you finish, but we got some stuff we've been looking forward to for years. I wish nothing but the best. Maybe I'll play it off stream like for an hour or two if I get a chance. Did I sign up for the Avatar Fighting Beta? I believe I did, Hoover. I didn't sign up on the Discord to be a super duper, but I think I did. Will RE9 harm Marathon? No. The only sense that RE9 could potentially harm it is maybe it won't be streamed quite as much, but no. Those are vastly different games. The audiences who will play one will either play both or not the other. You know what I mean? It'd be like, would a Final Fantasy 17 hurt Marathon? No. Completely different genres, completely different spheres. The only thing that might happen is if people are playing Requiem on stream, then Marathon might not have stream numbers, but who cares, right? RE9 got the best music video of the year. Wonderson, it was pretty good, bro. Pretty good, it hurt my heart. Max was like, I don't want to watch this, I'm crying. He was crying like a baby, and I respected it, you know? And yeah, I saw what you said, Leguner, that, again, what I want to hear is, did Zelda harm Horizon? No. Whenever you compare games to Nintendo games, I was just finishing your Kanye reference. RE9 got the best music video of the year. Bro, do you remember that? Yeah, Zelda's harmed us, but no. Basically, Nintendo games, because of like the player base, Nintendo, like, they're in their own world. Like, Nintendo does, like, people, I don't know. It's weird. Nintendo is its own microcosm of a reality. So, for the most part, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Unless a game comes out that's literally a copy of a Nintendo game, probably not. If they release at the same time. This is vastly different things, right? In order to affect all realities, you need to be as big as like a GTA. And even then, different people are going to be playing different games. GTA will be there and people will still be playing a fantasy or JRPG or whatever. I think that's a little overblown. It's just that GTA is so large that a ridiculous amount of people will be wanting to watch it, not just play it. So that might alter realities a little bit, but not as much as the developers of other games and studios seem to be afraid of, you know? Have some boldness, like fucking Devolver says, you know? I just leave the Nintendo cult alone. It's best not to think about it. They have some good stuff in there, dude. They do. They also have stuff that's just like, I don't know, man. For me, you know what's funny? Nintendo cultists are kind of like FromSoft cultists to me. Where it's like, the games can be great, but I hate talking sometimes to the people about it because they'll basically rock every other studio and every other game for like performance issues or whatever. And then they'll play a FromSoft game and be like, performance doesn't matter. All that matters is how the game is fun. And so it's very difficult to have conversations with those people, you know. It's very difficult. People who play Nintendo games will rock the performance and the FPS of other games and the visuals, and then they'll play a game that runs at 20 FPS, and they'll be like, it doesn't matter. What matters is if it's fun. Huh? What matters is if you enjoy it. Who cares about graphics in the year 2023? Who cares? I don't care if it looks like Oblivion. And it's very difficult to talk to those people, you know. It's very difficult to have a serious conversation. Because again, Chad, I want to be clear here. I'm not saying you can't enjoy the games. Here we're in the Zeroverse. You know I want you to play games and just have fun, right? I don't care what you like. Just like it. Have fun with it. Share with us. But if you ever want to have a serious conversation where you analyze and discuss things, you got to be able to do that, baby. If it releases around the same time as GTA, will the Pokemon game be okay? Maybe? I mean, probably, because Nintendo, right? GTA is just it's a weird fish. And the only reason I say that is because for some reason, most other developers are afraid of GTA. Which means that, like, when you're afraid of a company, it'll affect how you make decisions with marketing and things, which can affect how your game does. And then people say, see, GTA, you know, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? I feel like Nintendo gave up on competing against other game systems for decades now. They're just out there doing their own thing. Yeah, Nintendo just does its thing, and I respect it. It's power, dude. Right, Blue? Like, I respect that 100%. I haven't been sucked into the Nintendo world, because 90% of, like, 70% of the time, what they're showing is not what I want to get, what I care for. But I see how it affects my friends who are part of that world and that sphere. There's some power there, the Nintendo, that no other company right now replicates, for better or worse. You know? I never really got into GTA 5, so I'm honestly kind of looking forward to 6. Vice City was my favorite of the PS2 trilogy, so I have somewhat of a nostalgic feel for you. Yeah, I have barely ever played a GTA game. I played GTA multiplayer for a combined 20 hours, maybe, during COVID, dancing at the club with people and drinking drinks and playing blackjack in my hotel suite while watching people on the news like get chased by police. I've never had GTA pull me to where I'm like, oh, I want to play this, and like, I hear they're great. It never happened, but I want to check out GTA 6 with you guys. It'll be my first true GTA, maybe, you know? I personally think obsessing over performance too much. I'm glad I barely noticed anything. The thing is, Hoover, it's complicated because to a point, performance and graphics and visual fidelity and stuff doesn't matter. You can have an amazing game that literally looks like a piece of paper, right? However, depending on the price point, depending on where we are in the cycle and who's making it, I think we should accept like certain levels of a product, right? So if the next Elder Scrolls game comes out and it looks and runs like Morrowind did back in the early 2000s, the game could be legendary, 10 out of 10, amazing, but we should still call them out. Like, it's like as a consumer, we should push for companies to not do the bare minimum just what they can get away from. We should push them to rise as we rise, right? So it's a complicated discussion. It's not like, you know, it's not like a black and white issue. It's like, it's nuanced for sure. You can just release it near GTA 6 if it's a complete different genre. Yeah, Tart, exactly. That's how I feel. If it's a completely different genre, especially if you're an indie, but like, if it's a different genre, releasing it near GTA is not going to do much except, well, for the most part, it's not going to do anything. Now, the economy in many places is bad. Here in America, we're all feeling the pain of an administration doing crazy horse shit, right? And so there are situations where someone may, especially now, where they're like, okay, I can only afford to get one game. I'm gonna buy the game that'll give me infinite replayability, right? And that might affect some things, truly, that. But not because of the games, because of global factors and life, you know. The hype around Elden Ring and Wukong really hurt a lot of the games that were released in the same time frame. Is that true? What game suffered from Elden Ring and Wukong? So I can give you guys an example, chat, of a game that actually happened. Xavier Dragonis walking around Vice City will be peak. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we play our GTA 6 character, Gunnar. We're gonna have to figure out like the personality, and then I'm gonna have to follow that. We're gonna come up with that together, like we did for those of you who played Mass Effect with me, who watched our playthrough. You know that I created a persona for Zira, and then we followed it to the end no matter what. And it made for an interesting playthrough, right? Some people loved it, some people hated it. For me, for example, the Zelda franchise is one of my favorites, but I dislike Breath of the Wild, and I didn't even bother with the sequel. I want Nintendo to get off their pedestal because they have some decent stuff, but they're selling things at more than full price when it runs bad. Yes, absolutely wonder. And it's sad because like the $70 jump was bad, was rough. The fact that Nintendo wants and does go even further beyond, and Nintendo fans just go, how dare Sony charge that much? But I mean, it's Mario Kart World. Look, you can drive through the world and reach tracks. Oh, can you like meaningfully do stuff? Well, not really. But I could drive off a course and meet another course. And it's like you don't want to have a talk, you know? Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about? I still remember lining up on release day for GTA 5 on the Xbox 360. Can't believe that we waited this long for GTA 6. It has been what? I remember when GTA 5 came out, and like a renowned analyst was like, I believe GTA is going to sell $1 billion worth in a month. And it sold that in 3 days. And I remember I was like, yeah, this is gonna change, bro. This is crazy. For Elden Ring, I completely forgot about Dying Light 2 and Horizon Forbidden West. So see, for me, I didn't though, right? Elden Ring was amazing and I got lost forever, right? But Dying Light 2, I had no major interest in. And Forbidden West sold millions of copies. If I'm not mistaken, chat, how many copies did Forbidden West sell in, let's say, first 6 months? So, you know, can you say that a game was forgotten if it sold 8 million units in a year? I don't know if we can, man. Like, even if in the first month they only sold 1 million units, that's not nothing, dude. Presumably they sold probably a few million, right? I don't know, you know. It's maybe 100 euros, dollars, GTA 6. That's the rumor, right, Tar? We don't know yet, right? You know, we don't know yet. I hope not. Sorry, chat, I'm trying to catch up on what you guys are saying, you know. Star Wars Outlaws Wukong had nothing to do with that. Concord had nothing to do with Wukong. There's in law and legal theory and in philosophy especially, chat, be very careful about like, well, false equivocation is one thing, but be very careful about like correlation equaling causation. Because just because something happens around a time definitely does not mean something is the cause of it. That's a logical fallacy. And like Wukong, like causing Star Wars Outlaws and Concord to not sell well is correlation. It's not causation. They had truly nothing to do with one another at all. You know what? I'm even going to be generous and not say at all. I'm going to say maybe they had 10% to do with each other. And that's nothing. I'll be generous and say 10%, right? For you, yes, for the zeitgeist, no one cared about those games other than Elden Ring. That's not true, though, Quiescences. Tons of people posted about, talked about, played, and streamed Horizon Forbidden West. Like, I'm not saying that Elden Ring didn't take over the globe, because it did. Elden Ring was amazing. But there were people everywhere playing and talking about Forbidden West. Forbidden West did not end up in the backyard of some house. That's simply not what happened. Also, I appreciate the utilization of zeitgeist, yes, the spirit of the times. I love that word. But no, like, it was not forgotten. It wasn't. Now, again, you know, being forgotten, like, if you sell only 3 million copies of a game, does that mean you're forgotten? Then we start having other conversations. I don't think so, right? If GTA 6 sold 3 million copies, maybe then we could say it, but come on. Like, no. Forbidden West was definitely not forgotten. But Elden Ring was also legendary, right? To think Star Wars could be eclipsed by Black Myth Wukong is not right. That's true. If you want to say that, like, Black Myth Wukong in China eclipsed Star Wars Outlaws, I think that's a fair statement. But again, that then becomes the question of why, right? Because we know that Wukong in China was very, very big, not because of randomness. So again, it's like that doesn't really work, you know? But Chad, I'll give you an example, by the way. For those of you who actually want to know an example of a game that literally the game's existence harmed the existence of another game, I do have an example for you that I can show you right now. And this is an example I think about all the time because I played both games. And one of the games in many ways was better than the other one, chat. But the other one doesn't exist, really. How many of you remember this? How many of you remember 11/11/11, Skyrim Day? How many of you remember before Skyrim came out and we started getting more and more infant? That was Uncharted Day 2. I know what, but this, no. It was also a little bit before this, Diablo 3 came out, which Skyrim did not stop, by the way, because they're different genres, right? Skyrim concept art trailer. How many of you mother effers remember when this trailer fucking hit, chat? Yeah, 2011 was one of those people were crying, begging the gaming industry to stop making games. It was a crazy fucking period of time, like 6 months of time that we lost our fucking minds. Hey chat, how many of you remember this trailer coming out shortly before Skyrim hit? It was the first time we heard this song, man. This was the first time we heard this song. I remember posting on Facebook, chat. I posted this trailer and I said, guys, Skyrim is about to change the world, man. I was like, dude, I don't know what's about to fucking happen. I remember the things I felt in my heart, chat. I was like scared. I was
Why
like,
are you drawing meat?
This game is gonna change the world. And it wasn't because I was a prophet. It's because as they were building up to it, we all wanted our post-Oblivion, right? And like, you could just feel it in the air, dude. How many of you remember this game? How many of you remember this game, chat? Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. How many of you played this game or remember this?
This is my gift. I have seen empires fall and mad kings rise. I have seen the immortal armies of our foes sweep across our borders.
Not ringing a bell, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That was before you died. And your story began. For each life, a reckoning.
So, this was a game, chat, that has a ridiculous amount of similarities to Skyrim. Ridiculous amount of similarities. The major difference is that the art style is different. It has way better combat than Skyrim, and was actually an incredibly interesting game. It was actually dope. However, this is only a few months after Skyrim, chat. Nobody, but I don't even think I got it on release. But nobody bought it, nobody played it. If I'm not mistaken, was it THQ Nordic that made this game? Who made it? This was the game that put the company out of business, right? No, it was Big Huge Games. I remember reading stuff about this game at some point. Oh yeah. And then there's a remaster that was made by THQ. That's what I'm thinking about. I bought it. Reb, look. Reb, I'll show you, Reb. I'll show you. Look. I have 157 hours. I played it too. I paid the court fees too. Me too, bro. I played it, dude. I came to the game years later just to look at it, chat. It was fun. But yeah, so this is a game that Skyrim destroyed. I don't even remember how many it sold, dude. It was like, oh my God, dude. It was like, it sold nothing, bro. Like, yeah. Yeah. And I know you're thinking like, oh man, this is 1.3 million. Like, that's great by, like that's great. No, no, I'm sorry. Skyrim eclipsed it. Literally, like, this bitch tried to get in front of the sun and the sun said, get the fuck out of here. But again, so like, but why did it happen, right? Games felt very similar. Like world building was different, the concept was different, combat was different, visual style was different, like a whole different thing, right? It only sold 2 copies, Rev and Zero. Yeah. Legitimately though, like Skyrim was too big. Skyrim is big now. But chat, around 11/11/11 going into 2012, Skyrim was an entire other reality. Any game that tried to come out that was even remotely like it, nah. So that's what I mean when I say like a game that can influence another game. It can totally happen. But it just depends. Now, what's another game that came out around that time? Diablo 3. When did Diablo 3 release? When did Diablo 3 release? May 15th, 2012. Everybody was still playing Skyrim, chat. Don't think that people stopped. But it's Diablo. And it's a very different game. And we all were bouncing between playing Diablo 3 for money, like playing it to sell on the real money auction house, and a difficulty on Inferno that was effed up at the beginning of the game. Also, chat, Diablo 3 to this day, I believe, still has the worst launch of any Blizzard game. What was the chat? What was the error that we got at the release date for Diablo 3? It wasn't error 57, was it? There were days where people couldn't log into this game even after buying it. But it sold fine and it did well because it's just a completely different game than, Skyrim. I played Skyrim and then I was switched to play Diablo when I didn't want to play, back and forth. So again, can games influence each other and like ruin how a game does, etc.? Absolutely. Is that the case all the time? No. It's like you gotta, like sometimes it's correlation, it's not causation. Diablo 3, what was the error at release? Oh, it was 37, not 57. So here's the thing. I actually did not hate the art style in Diablo 3. Some people did, and that's fine. Like, when it comes to an art style, like people are gonna vibe with something, people are gonna not. Like people who didn't like the style, I'm totally fine with that. I was happy to have places that looked interesting and looked like we weren't just in a fucking cathedral in a effed up place, right? We were in fucking heaven, we were in the desert, we were in, like, it was interesting to me, and I liked it. Diablo 3 was fucked up at launch, yes. Dude, I remember getting to Inferno difficulty, and like being among the first with my monk, having a life on hit build with great defense, and I walked into a room and one of those licky tongue bitches looked at me, Reb, and I had like decent gear, right? That bitch looked at me and licked me for like 50,000 damage and I died, bro. And I was like, there's something wrong. Eventually, we found out what was wrong. The design decision behind Inferno was one of the dumbest things I've truly ever heard. The guy, one of the lead devs was like, we created this difficulty of all the 3 steps, and then we hit the difficulty of Inferno where it felt good. But we knew our players, no matter what we did, would always be better than us. So we like doubled the difficulty. Why would you do that, chat? You want to raise the difficulty by like 10%? Okay. 25%? Okay. Yeah. I remember even back when I would read the like Blizzard forums and stuff, like even some of the devs who were playing the game were like, dude, they were like, what the fuck is going on in Inferno? Yeah, Wonder, it was crazy. I believe he said 100%. I could be wrong. Maybe he said 75 or 50, but I remember him saying doubling it. So, Jesus Christ, dude. But I enjoyed Diablo 3. I truly, truly loved the game. And eventually it got into an amazing place, right? And eventually it got into a wonderful place. And the expansion was great. But for a while, it was a rough bish, chat. It was a rough fucking bish. To be fair, Diablo 2 was too easy. So, you know what's funny, LeBlue? I am an old Diablo bish. The Diablo I played was Diablo 2. I'm sorry, Diablo 1. That was the one I played when I was young, and I loved it, and it was amazing, and the fresh meat, and just, you know. I did not play Diablo 2 that much. I had friends in high school who did. But I was playing Warcraft 3 over Diablo 2, and I was playing StarCraft, among, obviously, other games. So I have very limited knowledge and or opinion about Diablo 2. That's why you guys don't ever hear me talking about it, right? But Diablo 1 is the fucking GOAT. For me, Diablo 1 is similar to well, there was another game I had in my head, chat, where everybody's like, no, the sequel, and I'm like, no, it's for me, The Legend of Zelda on the Gold cartridge was fucking amazing. And of course, Link's Awakening and Link to the Past. But the original Zelda was God, in my opinion, as a baby. I was a little baby playing it. I was a little baby, 5 or 6 years old, playing Legend of Zelda, chat. I went back to play that game 10 years ago, by the way. And I was like, how the fuck did I figure anything out as a baby? My aunt has stories and memories of me playing and coming to her being like, I be Leba, when I was doing stuff. I went back and tried to play that game and I was like, how the fuck do you, I can get to the first dungeon? How the fuck did I figure out where to go? Baby Zero had a full beard. He did. He was like, I'm grown. Chat, this game was released when I was born. That's how you know it was meant for me. Chat, I was so young, and me and my brothers and sisters, I couldn't even figure out how to save the game on the cartridge. Or maybe the cartridge failed, right? I had to beat the game from start to finish in one sitting, which I did eventually. Chat, Sonic Manias is amazing, right? Its version of it is incredible. I'll give you that original taste, chat. I'll give you that original. Fuck you, bish. Fuck you. Sorry, chat. They're trying to get around copyrights and stuff. It's fine. My first handheld gamer was the original Game Boy, the black and white one. Also, what's up, Zen? I know, Zen. We've been talking about it, bro. I know. Chat. When I was a kid, I didn't play Sonic 1 first. I played Sonic 2 on my Sega Genesis, and then played Sonic 1 on a cousin's Sega, if I remember correctly. And the problem is, Emerald Hill Zone is not as good as Green Hill, but the problem is that Sonic 2's music. Dude. Chemical Plant, Reb, is fucking crazy, dude. All right, Reb, I'm gonna let you have that taste, Reb. I'm gonna let you have that taste, chat. Chat, they didn't have any, nobody told them they had to go this fucking hard, dude. They were like, it's just 8-bit music. You don't even have real instruments, and they were like, motherfucker. Like, it's crazy. Mitch, I know, Mitch, you were summoned by the Chemical Zone. Dude, Red Blue, they put so much stank on it. They didn't have to, chat. Gamer, my first Sega game, was either Sonic 2 or the X-Men game on the Sonic, or on the Sega. I had an X-Men game that I never beat, but I loved it. I remember loving it as a kid. Chad, this is where I got my first addiction to gambling. How many of you guys played those slots and just kept getting one-ups, you know? Blue, did you hear that stank? Chad, nobody told them. They had to make it that stanky. Vector Man was your favorite Sega game? I don't even know that one. Oh, chat. I use chat. It was Sega in the 90s. They needed the steak. It's no joke when I say Chemical Zone music is a top 10 game track of all time for you. Yeah, Mitch. Absolutely. No rejection here. Dude, it's crazy how much Sonic popped off for Sega, and it was competing with Mario and Nintendo. I think their goal was to create a character that would gravitate towards kids and young adults. They did. They succeeded. Sonic became a legend, right? I love this one. This was like I like this song, but this was like my least, it's not even like my least favorite. It was just different, and I hated the level. I hated the oil level, chat. I would always start sliding, and I would just slide and just go where I didn't want it to go. So like my hate transferred, you know? Now this one, chat. Metropolitan Zone, bro. Chad, do you guys remember this? How you felt in your heart, in the sky, tails flying you on that goddamn plane? Biplane? I don't know what it's called. You still believe Sega could come back into the console game one day? Maybe, Kelly. Maybe one day. Oh, whoa. I did actually drop some frames. I did. Looks like we stopped. I am honestly not sure what caused it, but looks like we're back, maybe? Yeah, we dropped like 3,800. I don't know why. Bro, Death Egg Zone? Oh my god, bro. Too much tank? Honestly, maybe. Oh, chat. So chat, there's an extra reason I think as a kid why I love this music. Is because the background of this song, so chat, you guys know I grew up Missionary Baptist, where like praise dancing and all that is like a thing, and this very much sounds like praise dance music. Like that? I don't know if I can give you guys even an example. Praise dance music? I don't know if I can give you guys an example.
It's over! It's over! It's over!
So like, usually they'll add some of that bass line, so legitimately when we would hear it as kids, it was hilarious. Truly. Oh man. By the way, chat, I'm gonna say this by the way. For those of you who don't know, Sonic 2 also had 2-player mode where you did like races against each other in the zones, and they had the verses had different music, right? Some of this music was great, right? This was my favorite. I remember in college, me and my friend Ramin racing each other. We were going so fast that if you guys remember, those of you who played the old Sonic 2, it would literally slow down if you were going too fast. And if you jumped too fast as Supersonic, you would fall through the level, right? And I remember Ramin and I were racing, and we were both like in so much sync that the game was slowing down to this song. But we were going, man. Hey, Octopus, you know it. Yeah, Octopus. That music is great. By the way, chat, since the stream did bip for a little bit, you all might want to do a refresh. I don't know if you guys are like behind me a lot or not, but you might want to, just a heads up. They spoiled us, chat. Your first racing game was Cruising USA. I think so if we don't count Battletoads, which I think had a racing segment, maybe I'm thinking wrong. My first racing game had to be something like Road Rash, maybe. Maybe. You guys remember this? It's possible that I played something on the Nintendo, right? But this is the one I remember. God, I didn't know it sounded so bad. Jeez, I didn't realize it sounded so bad. But that's what I remember. It doesn't even look like how I remember. I can't trust my memories, chat. How many of you remember on the Nintendo, chat? WrestleMania. Oh my fucking God, we played the shit out of this game, dude. That's how you know, chat. Heck yeah, brother! Your first driving game was Carmageddon. That's fair. Chat. God, me and my brothers and sisters played the shit out of this game, chat. Oh my God. So chat, I will play this though. Yeah, Acclaim, yeah, dude. Now, my favorite racing game for a while as a kid. How many of the mother effers? What is this? Get out of here. I don't fucking, what is, God, YouTube, stop being a stupid bitch. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. I want the one that sound good, chat. Nope. Why would you start with Boogie Fever? What's wrong with you? Yeah, you start with the gush, chat. Can you dig it? Vigilante, second offense. Chat, this game was better than any other racing game for so long for me. Over Twisted Metal, the OST was legendary, Octopus. If they ever remade Vigilante 8 Second Offense, chat, I would play it day one. I'm gonna be real with you. Day one. You know, I'm always shocked, chat. Like with these old games, old shows, right? Where they could have just made the music trash. Go Team Fast, Octopus, the team to choose. What is it? We got the groove. Say what? Shut your mouth. I used to play that in college for my friend. Watch this. Watch your mouth. Show you right. We built to last. All together now. Go Team Fast. Oh, yes. Actually, you know what, Rev? That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point, Rev. Hold on. Hold on, Rev. Hold on, Rev. I'm just going to let Octopus hear the rap. All right? I'm just going to let the rap play, chat. So music had no right to have so much personality, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, this is for Cali, chat. Cali thought I didn't see it. You got down to those tracks, dude? Yeah! My little brother loved them, dude. God. Return to Houston? Give me Mo Torque? Callie, bro, I saw you say Chrono Trigger. The forest theme, bro, I saw it. Oh, man. Chad, I've only played Chrono Trigger once. Only once in me life. And it was incredible. I played it late in college in like 2004 during like Christmas holiday. Because I was introduced to it through Chrono Cross in like 2001. And so I didn't even know there was another game. Well, to be fair, you don't find out there's another game until kind of the end of Chrono Cross, and you realize some stuff. And so for me, it was like, what the F? But I didn't play it till years later. Chrono Trigger is amazing. There are things I love about Trigger, and there are things I love about Cross. I think Chrono Cross has such a crazy story. The combat is like a little weird, but I think that the story, I think the visuals, I think the music, amazing. I think the characters in Trigger are way better. If it isn't Kate bringing a little bit of scares in this, Kate, we were just talking about so much music and so much stuff in this world, Kate. Thank you so much for the resub for 61 months. I appreciate it. So chat, here's what I want to do. So normally, how are you, Kate? All right, we got scare alert, that's true. Thankfully, I was not scared in my heart, you know. So here's what I want to do. We're gonna play tactics, because I'm like super behind, chat. If I get a phone call and it's not during a really important segment, we'll go to break then. We'll go to intermission. But if we're like in the deep of some ish and they call, I'm gonna basically yell at them to call back tomorrow. Because I've been waiting for a call since 9 a.m. chat. And they have not called me, dude. I'm just not happy about it. I'm just not happy. But welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactiques. Now, Reb, we have a serious conversation we gotta have.
All right then.
Also, why is Xeromessiah higher level than Ramza? How did that happen? Anywho, Reb. I finally unlocked the final class. And I wanted to ask you, how good is the mime? How good is the mime? Oh, I should really turn it off, chat. You hate the mime. So is my understanding, am I reading this right? Can he only mimic the things that just happened? Like, can he only mimic the ability that just happened? Or does he like log them and then he could choose? Because I was like, I don't know if I really want to play the mime. Mime in Final Fantasy VII, great. Mime in most other games, you know? It's the last move, yeah. I'm not a super fan of that, because like in Final Fantasy VII, you can use Mime on the last move. You just have a lot more control over it, and you don't have to do it because it's a materia, right? So maybe we won't worry about it. However,
All right then.
I'm ready. Your favorite is the little white mage? Yeah? Listen,
What is it?
Hoover, technically Hoover could be one right now, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, Hoover is kind of, he's kind of decked out, chat. Why do they always give you the float boots? I don't know why they constantly do that, actually. Like they're drunk. Go, Hoover, go! Hoover said in the chat. Why are they giving you the power guard? What the fuck is going on? It's because of that. That is why. That is why. But however, because we're going to be doing story chat, I don't think we're going to have room for most of our friends. I'm trying to learn the rest of these summons. Zero is basically set. Agrias is learning a little bit of more white magery. Orlando is the sword saint. I mean, what else do I need to fucking say, Chad? He's a god. What else? Oops, did I learn? Oop. Oh, that's right, because I didn't care about some of these. Yeah, sure. And then Melialdu, who we have to start taking with us, she pisses me off too. So Zero took her Save the Queen, by the way. I'm always getting rocked, so I need that mage. Always, Kelly. That's why you don't let anybody fuck with the white mage, you know? Yeah, half MP. You know what? We could do magic boost, but I think we're gonna do half MP. Yeah, that feels better, right? By the way, I love how Ramza and Xeromessiah, it's almost like their stats are now inverted of each other, which is perfect. That's literally what I wanted in this life. All right. As long as you don't take this caliber off Orlando, I don't mind what you do with Save the Queen Fam. Yeah, I figured that, like, after he proved himself like 3 times, the sword belongs to him. And I shan't take it. I shan't. Hey, what's up? Good job. How you doing? Welcome in. More tactics. Yes, we are approaching what feels like the end. So let's go ahead and get this going, chat. I think we're ready. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're heading to the church. We gotta save Alma Libre. Let's do it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we're just getting right into it, Reb.
What it is you do?
No, Marcel! I hated you anyway.
Had you spoken willingly, your lives might have been spared. I should have preferred to employ measures less extreme, but there's no time for that now.
I don't understand.
The boy heretic, he has frustrated our every move.
Yeah, I was not expecting straight gut murder, like the moment we went. Dude, that was the noise that dude made on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 when you took him out. Listen, chat, I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 last night. I was looking for a sword, and a guy told me he hid it next to the creek. And I was like, bro, you better not be lying to me. He's like, no, honest, I want to make amends. And I dug in the trash heap 3 times, and it wasn't there. And I went back to him, and he was making fun of me and was like, you stupid idiot, here's the sword, I broke it in 2, you dumb bitch. And he wanted to fight, so I fought him. And I sent him unconscious to the Shadow Realm. And then I went, I washed my hands, followed him as he went home, choked him out, stole everything he had, broke his neck, and threw him into the hay to be found one day. Because I'm playing Henry as a paladin, but I also said, if you're lying to me, I'm going to kill you. If you are lying to me, I am going to kill you. He lied to me anyway, chat. And man gotta have a code, right? I'm true to my word. No, Tart! He deserved it, Tart. His wife is probably like, oh, he didn't come home last night, that stupid drunk. I'm gonna go talk to his wife and be like, oh, maybe I can help you find him. Calm down. I'm not a villain, chat. I'm not a villain. Calm down. Maybe Ramza will rub off on me. Make me like a better person.
And now that he holds most of the stones, your aid is no longer required.
But
Great to see you all, chat, by the
the
way.
Knights Templar answered to me. And me alone.
Thank you guys for letting me talk about the video game stuff and listen to a little bit of music and chat about games before we got to this. I always appreciate doing that with you guys.
Truth be told, though your wound is deep, it is not mortal. Treated soon, you will live. But you must earn your life.
Jesus.
Tell me, where is the entrance to the Necrohole? You would know. Would be the only one to know. Now, out with it.
I can't wait to kill Fulmarv.
Orban. The vaults beneath the monastery. In the lowest levels, there is a glyph of conveyance. Bound by magic.
Of all
Of
the
all
places where we sent the fake in the first place, right?
And how does one break this seal?
I know not. I swear it. The scriptures may hold some clue. I cannot say.
At every turn, the boy. Blame us not. 'Tis your God who has failed you.
Jesus.
Do not leave me like this. I beg you.
Jesus Christ, bro. This kingdom shall fall, and from its ashes shall arise a new order that will shake the very foundation of the world. All right, chat, let's go. So, if I'm not mistaken, Reb. Oh God, am I able to take Xeromessiah? I don't remember. We have to take Agrias, God himself.
As you command.
And now we bring Meliodas, right? I'm sorry, Meliodul. Yeah, that guy is evil. I can't wait to kill them all, Callie. Is it killing the evil guys? Doesn't that make me a hero? My desire to kill them so much.
Forward.
Doesn't that make me a hero? And yeah, chat. I did not. Whoa!
You stand before.
Whoa! Wow, that's actually kind of wild. Hold on a second, chat. Holy chat, can you hear that? Or can you hear me, chat? Can you guys hear me? Is everything, you guys hear me all right? We like dropped out completely and then we came back. Okay. Yeah, it looked like it dropped out and then it came back. So, Mods, can you do me a favor? Anyone who can hear me, just tell everybody to refresh. It looks like it's good now. But yeah, it like completely dropped out. I don't even know, dude. I mean, I assumed that was, I don't even know. I don't know what that was. My internet didn't go out, but OBS completely dropped. Thank you all for letting them know. All right, I think we're good. I immediately paused the game when I saw it being like a bish. Yeah, it like completely dropped out, but I think we're fine now. Thank you guys for sticking around. That was super weird. Yeah, we're back. All right, let's go. If it happens again, I'll see if I have to reload OBS, but right now everything is showing green, so we should be okay.
Malond Cathedral, great seat of
Wait.
the Church of...
Hoover, is that you, Hoover? It was the hero question. Yeah, it was. But yeah, chat, just make sure, seriously, even if you didn't disconnect for you, everybody just refresh so you're not like super behind, okay? Just make sure you refresh the stream.
Glavados.
Hoover, you wouldn't betray me, would you?
None save members of the clergy are permitted within these walls. State your name and title, and let your purpose in coming here be known.
I am Ramza Beowulf, youngest son of the house of the same name, though I come before you independent of it. My sister, Alma Beowulf, is held unlawfully by the Lord Commander of the Knights Templar, Fulmarv Tengil. I demand her immediate release.
Ramza Beowulf? You were the one who murdered Cardinal Delacroix. Raise the alarm. A notorious heretic lays siege to the cathedral. You are foolish to present yourself before us. In Saint Ajora's name, we will carry out your sentence where you stand.
Don't know if Ajora would be happy about what they're saying. But me killing them, maybe. Now let's be careful here, chat. Our power has grown since last we met. Oh my god. Of course, the god of the blade. Oh my god.
Prepare yourself.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy that he did that much.
Come then.
Now, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. I don't think we can open the door. So, if we can't open the door, let's go around and kill everybody this way, right? You're a geomancer? Do it.
Have at you.
Let him be what he is, a god. You're not wrong. Zero's gonna show him. He's gonna make a name for himself, chat. Tangle me if you want, bitch. I'm protected by the armor of God. You can't stop me. See that?
Let's go.
What about you, Bryce? What, you gonna punch me? Parry it! She did not parry it. Holy fuck. Ooh, yeah, they have a couple orators. Let's make sure we get rid of them, chat. I don't want them convincing Orlando to turn on us because that would be not good, bro. Orlando is the only one that Xavier and Xeromessiah fear. They're gonna get healed though by the Kuragage a lot, unless I can. Yeah, the thing is, I don't really like. I don't like her abilities. Is the problem. Here, just go over there. Make your way up. You're gonna summon who? Methuselah? Odin! Okay.
Come on.
Ramza, that's slightly a problem. Can I heal her from here? Iaido. Frack! fairy is gonna happen. Fairy will happen before Odin. Okay, do it.
You can count on me.
Oh, Zero, I wish you could get closer. That's fine, chat. That's fine. Blast that bish. Good hit. When I get you closer, you're gonna cut the bish up. Don't worry. As for you, so... Actually, I think he might be able to reach. If he... Oh, god damn it. If he could reach them, it would be... Fuck. Frack. I'm gonna try here. Holy sh... Now you're lucky. I can only kill him. Yeah, I can only kill one of them. But that's enough for a clever man. Do it. Let's go, Chad. Gooter, I'm trying. Nicely done, Orlando the God. Yeah. Fade light, chat. That fairy's like, bro, what is going on? Are you assaulting the church? He's like, yeah, I am. He's like, Jesus Christ, bro. Odin, you would betray me, bro? Holy shit, that was a good Odin. That hit like everybody, dude. Yeah, you're gonna cure him again? I should be able to kill him in time. Divine Ruination!
Take this!
Ah! Nobody's confused, but good job.
I shall prove my worth.
I know you say you will, I just don't know if you will. Prove to me you're the person that Reb says you are.
What has befallen me?
Okay, alright, not bad, Reb. Alright.
Now then.
Hit a god goes. God just walked in. Ooh, if I could Hallowed Bolt. Oh, but it's not gonna reach him? F. Fine, kill him. Jesus Christ, dude. What? Tanglevine? Harriet!
I was careless.
Oh my god, you actually stopped her because she was weak. She was feeling weak, you little stupid bitch.
At this rate,
Did you just throw a sword at me? Who throws a sword, honestly? Okay.
I begin.
Did that bitch cast Oh, thank God. Bro. Bitch threw a sword at me. You're gonna summon Shiva? That's actually dangerous. Okay. Alright. Chat, I summoned the Xaviers who existed before us. Grant us this one blessing.
allow me.
Perfect.
Almost out.
He threw a rune blade like it was nothing. Xeromessiah. Yeah, the problem is that I don't think I can... Chat, they're staying away from Zero because... If Zero gets over there, he will kill him, motherfucker, chat. Hold on a second. I don't think I can cure stop with, purification. Yeah. So, she's just gonna have to relax for now. However... Power Wave!
This is for you.
Good hit. Oh, Nightbot's still talking about Neo. Yeah, sorry, chat. I gotta turn that off. I will like after this segment. Miles ahead. You leveled up. Huh. Count Orlando. Will you remove this creature from my... You know what? Silence the bish. Wow. That's an impressive mage. He did not get silenced, chat. He's trying to resurrect Zacchaeus. Okay. He's trying to resurrect Zacky Wacky, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. What's up, Yeager? How you doing, bro? Beautiful hit, dude. Holy sh. This ain't no Neo 3. Of that, you are correct, Ray. How you doing, bro? Chat, did that bitch just... Did that bitch just stop everybody over there? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. Oh, now things are getting serious. Hit him!
What happened? Gods help me.
The gods. This is Final Fantasy Tactics. The gods will not save you. Zero, how did you get on the castle roof? Also, why is he called Zacky Wacky? I ran up the roof. He's called Zacky Wacky because it's a reference to Hell's Kitchen with one of the contestants called one of the other contestants Zacky Wacky. And Gordon got very pissed. It's like, be fucking professional, you fucking donut. Which is appropriate, right? Yeah, the thing is, I don't like any of her fucking abilities, man. Oh. I stand accused. Holy sh. Destroyed his robe and his life? All right. Okay, never mind. I take it back, Reb. Because I thought it was like the night where you just break the item. She damages and breaks, yeah. Which is crazy. She's trying, Gooder. No, I misunderstood. I didn't know, Gooder. Ooh. Hey, show them divine providence, bish.
This is the end.
Oh, it didn't hit the person back. Oh, because she's elevated slightly.
No room for error.
White magic. Kira Kajala Kara!
Will I pull through?
I don't think you will. You better not dare cast a spell on me, bish. Harriet! Oh my god, the bitch is just you know what? Strike her from the depths of hell, chat.
Your time is up.
Or him. Nice work, team.
Nothing holds fear for me now. Prepare yourself, Volmov.
As you can see, chat, Ramza is beginning to walk down the true path of a Xeromessiah. Light and shadow. Yeah, so I completely underestimated her, chat. Thanks for the win, Orlando. Yeah. He's like, bro, I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, I thought that she just broke, and if you, like, because, like, the knights, if you, oh, fuck me, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Throwing rocks, here's an overpowered move in self-defense. Yeah, she threw a shuriken at me. So I threw a blade from hell. I think that's appropriate, right? But yeah, everybody who's just joining us, Ray, and Yeager, I hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, I completely...
Never a doubt.
Okay, that's not enough to get anything that I want.
As you wish.
As you command.
Understood.
All right, I'm ready, chat. Let's go.
At the ready.
Sleep meds hit hard. You slept for 9 hours? Dude, good. You need that rest, fam. You need it. Imagine what she could do with Save the
Ramza,
Queen.
at last we meet. Pray forgive me. I ought to
Ah,
have
the
called upon you
grogginess,
sooner,
dude,
but
yeah.
I've been ever so busy of late.
Yeah. I remember I used to, like, when they made me take some of the hard stuff, it was wild, my dreams. But when I would take, like, a little bit of, like, Tylenol PM or something like that, I would sleep. Like, I would get tired and fall asleep, but sometimes it didn't feel like restful sleep. You know what I mean? Like I would sleep and wake up and be like, I don't know, you know?
I fear I remain so even now, so let us make this brief. If you would see your sister returned, you will relinquish the scriptures and all the Orosite you possess.
Oh no. I meant to save the game.
Refuse, and I will be unable to guarantee her safety. Are we of an understanding? My patience is grown thin.
I surrender naught until Alma is brought before me hale and whole.
Did you not hear a word I said? I offered no negotiable terms.
Then you will negotiate with hell!
Forfeit the scriptures and the stones, or forfeit your sister's life.
Here are the scriptures. The stones I hold until I see that she is safe.
Imagine he just summons Ifrit to burn the scriptures alive. It is as he says.
Well?
I believe I found it. All that remains is to test it at the correct location.
Then we have all we need. That said, I find myself loath to let the boy simply walk away.
You don't want the smoke, you dumb bitch.
Propriety dictates that he make restitution for all the trouble he has caused us.
I should have known. But I warn you, this will not go as you imagine.
Talk that shit, Ramza. Talk that shit, bro. He goes, tread lightly. Oh, okay, all right, Zeroverse. Orlando's like, first hit goes to me. Orlando's like, enough talk. Let it be finished. Do it. Not bad defense for Orlando to not absolutely destroy them. Actually impressive, right? Now here's the question though. What classes are they? A divine, oh. And a sorcerer? So divine knight physical stop would be better. But a god sorcerer? I don't know what you're gonna do. F. I would have liked to have silenced you.
Defy me at your peril.
Parry it! You wouldn't dare. What do you mean 100% chance? Parry it!
Pathetic fool.
Lady Ophelia. Are you truly the father I've always known?
Broke my pieces and
to
killed
ask you
her.
the same question, my daughter. To side with a heretic and take up arms against your kin. No child of mine would commit such betrayal.
Yeah, they're using Meliodas' moves. By the way, chat, do you see Orlando? Do you see him ready to go, chat? Notice how he's just like, fucking, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
On that much we can agree. I am not your daughter, for you are not my father.
I gotta res her, though.
What do you mean by that, pray?
Spare me the mummery. I know that you have ceased to be the man you once were. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury was made a Lucavi when he used a Zodiac stone. And at Riovanis, the monster who killed Isilud and all those others was you, wasn't it?
Indeed.
You think your father a monster? A Lucavi? Nay, child. What I am is power, pure and unadulterated. The magics of men are mere parlor tricks beside the arcane force the Orosite commands. I saw fit to entrust Sagittarius to you, yet you do not use it. Why? Did you not swear to find the stones and wield their power for the salvation of Ivalice, of the world entire?
Not at the cost of my soul!
Mayhap you are craven like your brother. He was shown a glimpse of the Orosite's might, but cowered before it and died, a frail, pathetic mortal.
Jesus Christ.
So that is why you killed Isilud. To you, he was just another pawn who had outlived his purpose. My brother was no craven. He fought to vanquish his own sire, twisted as he had become. The great man I once knew, who cherished his family, is no more. Naught remains of him, but a power-maddened fiend that wears his skin.
He thinks he's General Krauser for RE4. Maybe he does. And you know what? I'm gonna show him what I did in Resident Evil 4 too. Parry this, you filthy casual! Bish! I won't lie though, I'm a little scared of the sorcerer, chat. Holy
You care only for the
Does he have Swift Spell? I think he might.
What of the stones?
You demand your sister's return for them, but as things stand, she is of greater value to us.
Greater value? What use could you have for her still? Why keep my sister alive when you took no pause in disposing of your own son?
Our affairs are not for you to know. As long as we have your sister, you may keep your handful of stones.
I'm gonna kill these bitches. Yeah, I'm hoping that Orlando goes. Oh, good, he didn't have... Even if he has Swift Spell. Okay. Chat. It's time. I haven't actually summoned any of these bitches before. It's time for us to summon one of these new bitches. The Lich. To let him embrace his true power, chat. As for you, Xeromessiah. I don't think I can res her. Yeah. Punch him in the throat! Throat punched. Chat, they're all staying back. Yeah, Lich like a necromancer. He's embracing darkness and light. The true savior Dragonis. Now as for this dude though. Ooh. Huh. Oh my fucking god. Why are you gonna do so much damage? Oh my god. In skies above, as the refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt.
To the Father I return.
Ooh, well, chat, I'll be honest with you, I messed up. I didn't mean to kill her.
How can the boy be so strong?
I didn't mean to kill her too.
Could it be he is protected by the Orosite and blessed with the opposing force of light? If so, he will not be easily overcome. We must serve our vengeance another time.
Where are you running, cowards? Come back! Fight back, cowards!
Again they flee. The cowards.
You see, chat? Ramza and I have begun to fuse. Listen, that's not important, Reb. That's not important. What happened was happened for a reason. No, I actually did that because I didn't think it was gonna end the fight. And I had targeted the guy with the Lich, and I didn't want it to not cast. I just forgot that she was too close. Listen, chat, what matters is whatever happened, happened for a reason. All right? That's what matters. Ramza is a hero, as all heroes are. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness. That's a good point. I need to go equip her Agrius with everything, Reb. That's a good point.
Never a doubt.
Orlando, you get to stand in the fort and in the front now. With the gods.
Very well.
There. Oh my god. God damn, bro. For him to do that to me. Thank God I got this other Jujutsu Kaisen ready. So we're good. Alright, let's do it.
Very well.
At the ready.
I don't even know. Chat, I don't even know who could be here now. Oh, Fulmarf? Still?
Would that I could bid you farewell here, but I suspect you'd not part ways so easily.
Is that a grave?
I suppose you
Or
must
a
be returned to the Father after all.
Coffin?
My
Sarcophagus?
thralls will delight to guide you to his keeping.
Fulmarf, somehow, Fulmarf returned. Who are you? Who are you times 2? Who are you times 3? Are those
I
ninja
shall let
fucking
this one
turtles?
be your foeman as well.
Zalbog!
That dumb bish.
Once he was your brother, but he is reborn unto us now.
My poor brother, Chad.
You're a heretic already. Why not a kinslayer too?
No, Zalbog.
What have they done to you, brother?
Zalbag, deliver me the head of that young man before you. He must not leave this cathedral alive.
Oh, Chad. I'm gonna kill that. I have to release him, bro. I can't let him exist like this. And also, apparently the Ninja Turtles are here.
Lord brother, it is I. Do you not know your own blood?
Ramza, is that you?
Oh, no.
What is this place? It's so dark. I cannot see. What am I doing? Do I stand? Sit?
That's sad.
You are being controlled by Lord Fulmarv, by a Lucavi.
Am I fighting you? Why? Why would I do such a thing? I have no sensation. It's as though I have no limbs. Flee, Ramza. Flee. I have no wish to kill you, but I fear I might.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. To be fair, he was really strong. I actually was like very impressed with him, right? He was legitimately a god, but like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. An Arc Knight. Now, if I hit him, he gets a speed surge.
No holding.
Fortunately, stop did not work.
All is dark.
I'm sorry, Zaba. I wanna chat. Did he? Okay, we have a little bit of a problem. What the fuck does vampire mean? What? All right, chat. It's getting real. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Oh my, an ultimate demon? I don't know what the fuck vampire does. but we cannot allow it to exist. Wait, what do you mean Asuna can't get rid of... I am a little nervous, Chad. I am a little nervous. Parry it! With unholy darkness. Holy sh... Okay, No, that's not gonna... He's too far. $272. What about the darkness? Okay. Some of them are weak to the darkness, chat. I don't know how I feel about that. God damn, chat. They keep trying to stop Zero from getting in there, bro. Zero, just wait. You might have to rest somebody in a moment. I'm very nervous. Holy fuck. Oh. Wait, what are you doing, Orlando? What are you doing? What is going on, dude? Bro. Okay.
Is this the end?
Stop twerking. Parry it. There's only one hope. Are you telling me there's no way. There's no way he went to the one spot that Zero can't reach. F you. Not enough. This is bad. Ramza! Oh, this is bad. Giga Flare! Oh, 0% chance to hit me, though. Okay, never mind. Counter it! You're the only one! Do it! Oh my god! Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! Oh, he's a god! Okay, alright. 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 Please, no! Please don't do it, please! Well, don't Karma Sutra me! Twister? The hot spot? This is crazy, chat. Karma Sutra? No! Oh, god damn! Alright. 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 We go again, chat. Alright. So now I understand about vampire. I understand about vampire, and I understand they're doing some. Oh, I silenced him. That's what I wanted. Make him a vampire. I dare you, son of a bitch. I dare you. He's a vampire. It's not great. Okay, okay. F you, bitch. Then he got a speed surge, which sucks. But it's still worth it. What I would like to do is silence another bitch. I assume that like they're still strong even with 108. That's do it. Yeah, one of them is silenced, but the other one, f you, bro. You're gonna step up to the man? Unholy Darkness in 7. 9, 9, 8, 9, 9. All right. Do it!
This should work.
Yeah, let's go, chat! Confuse a demon. Such is fate. All right. I don't want to hit him because he's confused. I can't purify him. Yeah, Zero, we're in a weird situation, dude. I know. Basically, the game keeps trying to keep Zero. What did I just do? Whatever. The game is trying to keep Zero from like attacking because they know how strong he is.
Serene. From
tumultuous shadow deliver us. Shall. That should help with the darkness. Giga Flare? F. Frack! He's no longer confused. What a smart thing, you stupid bitch. Almagest? What the fuck is that?
I cannot. Die here.
What the fuck is going on? What the actual fuck is going on?
All is dark.
And look, chat, he runs. He runs from fucking Zero. Yeah, suck that bitch. God damn, man. Giga Flare is gonna kill Zero.
This bodes ill.
Lady Ophelia.
Bro.
So it ends here.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, and
Okay. I'm gonna try this with this setup one more time. The fact that I silenced him and he was able to cast a move that did even more damage to me was kind of crazy. It did even more damage to me, bro. Okay. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna do something weird here. I don't want Orlando to turn into a vampire. I can't allow it. Zalbog should not be able to reach him here. He totally can reach him there. All right. If I don't want him to turn into a vampire, I gotta keep him back one. However, in doing this, Zalbog has gotten super close to the crew. Which means that we might be able to fuck him up.
Now, break!
Wow, he has so much health, dude. I don't even know if hitting you is gonna remove Empire. I assume not. But for now, fuck it. Yeah, get over here and twerk, bish. God, he has so much health and so much defense.
My turn.
Do it. I don't give a fuck. Do it. God damn, he's one because he's one below me, yeah. F me, dude. Bish evaded me? Alright. Alright. She can take it. Although that means Unholy Darkness is now going to kill her. Bro, Almagest is instant, huge AoE death. Bro, what the fuck is going on, dude? I don't believe it. Okay, all right. Nice parry, but he's gonna fucking run away like a bitch. Don't you, bro, for a second, it looked like, you know, where the fuck you think you going? Where the fuck you think you going? Only 56 damage? F you.
Take this.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not on the level of everybody, okay. Well, this is super bad. No, Unholy Darkness hits, I think, an AoE, right? Whatever, we'll try. Nope, no, doesn't matter.
What is this?
Parry it!
Like this.
Jesus Christ, dude. You stupid bitch, Orlando!
Sorry, and
Jesus Christ, dude. All right. Retry again. I'm gonna try it one more time with this build, and I don't want Orlando to turn into a goddamn vampire. That's all I care about.
All is dark.
Thank freaking God. Okay. All right. We go again, chat. Man, fuck you. I don't even give a fuck anymore. F you.
Onward.
God, this positioning is so weird. Do it there. Yeah, we know, bish.
I must concentrate.
It's okay. Summon that lichy bishy. 10 is lich, which means that bish is gonna definitely move. He's gonna try to suck somebody. Do it there. And then move there for me. 0, 0, 0. Zero, I'm gonna potentially sacrifice you, okay? To get maybe sucked, because
I shall give my...
I want Orlando able to do what I want him to do. Unholy Darkness on Orlando? Yeah. Dude, it's too strong. What the fuck, dude? It's too strong. It's too strong. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Zero. I didn't realize you were still alive. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Zero. I'm so angry. Jesus Christ, dude. Are you about to absorb my MP? F you. We're gods. Alright, ability, white magic. Arise, chicken. Arise. Cast that sh— Let's go, chat. First time we're seeing Lich. Oh, Jesus, dude. That was kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. God damn. Ramza. Lich was pretty good. Cyclops will be 314 to that guy. Wait. Okay, yeah, we're good. Do it there. Just do it. Yeah, I literally can't fucking run from this douchebag. I can't run from him. No. Wait there.
What is this place?
Oh my. Oh yeah, he's trying to make us into vampires, dude. God, more MP. Oh my freaking God. You sack of shit, dude. I don't think I have enough MP to summon him. Oh my God. Why? Freaking cast Arise. Oh my God.
Damn it all.
The what time Ramza doesn't fucking parry, dude. God. Just get the fuck out of here, dude. Just kill them. All right. All right. So, if I silence them, they use the moves that are death traps. If I stay away from him, he MP drains, so we can't do anything. Okay. 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 Can he get there? I think he can. All right. God damn. Chat! Friggin' phone call. All right, we're gonna go on a break, chat. Be right back. We are back, chat. Welcome back. Oh, chat, people out there, systems trying to make things harder and harder and harder and harder for people. It is not great, chat. It is not great. All right, we're back. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed those videos. So, hi Unifex, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. All right. So, we were in the middle of getting our asses whooped, right? We were in the middle of getting our butts whipped. But Reb is right. This is the challenge I craved. Normally, if I take a break, I'd be thinking about like how I want to win. I was not thinking about that. So we're gonna learn in real time. So, here's my problem, chat. These demons are too strong. I can actually take them out. I can actually take the demons out. Problem is that they're too strong. And so, here's what I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna try to take out Walkie McStupidface, right? But we're gonna be careful. Yeah, these bald-headed demons. Wait, Reb, should I have my camera down here, or do you guys like it when it's up top for this? Maybe down here actually would be better. I'll let you decide, Reb. I legit don't know what he was doing, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. I legit don't know what he did. But I know. Okay, so yeah, so. Okay, I understand. F you, bitch. I do like the effect for that. Bottom right is fine, otherwise you'll cover the battlefield. Yes. All right. I don't know if we were doing bottom right before, so if we weren't, I apologize for my dumbness. Okay. Now, here's the thing, chat. If they're smart, what they're gonna do is they're going to, Jesus Christ, okay. If they're smart, they're going to hit the dude. Dude, this terrain sucks. So you're gonna have to deal with it. Literally had no effect. If they're smart, they're gonna. But the thing is, they can't blast or hit him without killing him, probably.
Come on.
And so there's a chance that this could go in our favor. That getting that confusion was clutch, as the French say. Do it.
I'm ready to fight.
Zero really wants to get in there and F around, chat. Zero can do some serious damage. I should have shelled him instead of protect. God, it's gonna kill Rock. Bro, he's gonna cast Unholy Darkness before. Why is it so fast, dude? Dude, it's insane that it's so fast. The only answer is if I get lucky.
This is the end.
That was a good hit. That is for sure. I can maybe make that work, even with Ramza dying here.
Is this... Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. As long as Orlando, like, if Zero, this is the thing, Zero is really strong.
My path is
The
clear.
problem is that Zero, they don't let him get to people and he has to do other stuff. Kill him.
You're mine.
Good.
Right.
Ish. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna resurrect Ramza half, chat. Arise. Chicken. Arise. The only problem, of course, being that... Oh my god, this bitch has some thick armor! Some good hits. Ah! But he's alright. See, chat? Zero is a hero too. Zero is a hero too, chat. Which is a great song by Against the Current, by the way. I don't want to do this on him without knowing, like, how strong he is. So, fuck this guy. We're knocking out all the demons. Wow, you're still alive? He could hit me and it would not be good. Speed sap. Alright, Orlando, you're hasted. If we have to, we'll deal with it, bro. Not great, but we'll deal with it. No! No! Bro, how did it do 688 damage? What the fuck is wrong with this world, dude? Why did it do so much? $252. He's gonna get a turn, bro. He's gonna get a turn.
No holding back!
Get away, because he's gonna try to suck you. Get over there, get over there!
Please end it.
Suck Zero if you save Zero if you want. F you. Zero, it's your turn. Suck him back. He can't move. Suck him back! Suck him, Zero! Orlando. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. Wait, why do you get another? Why do you? There's no way you can suck him. There's no fucking way they're gonna. Bro, what? Bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That sucked. Not only did they let him do 600, they let one of the demons somehow do 688 damage to two of my characters. But they let this bitch go twice and get double vampire, which he has never done. He has never done double vampire before in all the attempts. He has only done it once. When I was about to win. Okay. All right, game. Game recognized game. I see you. All right. Yeah, not lucky. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if I'm that close, he'll... Yeah, fuck you, bro. All right. Yeah, game recognized game. I see what's going on with this guy. 168. Yeah, just do it. F this dude. Chad, F him. The game wants to win. We're gonna knock this dude out now, bro. I don't care how fast he is. Agrius, get your legs over there. No more games, chat. No more goddamn games.
Take this.
Too much suck happened in that attempt, you're right. Oh, they're gonna do Immergast and all that shit, chat. Yeah, they want to kill Ramza, yeah. Ramza. Oh my god, why are you slightly... Ugh, god damn it. I don't even give a fuck, chat. Do it! Thousand souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call. Muramasa!
Try this.
Try this, motherfucker. Let's freaking go! Now the question is, do I have to kill everybody else? Let's go, chat!
Can you hear me?
Alright. I got
I
pissed.
beg you. Kill
I feel bad for him, but he was being a bitch.
the pain. It's
Calm down, Zero.
terrible.
I feel bad for
Kill my
Zolbog,
arms, all
but I was
my
mad.
legs, and yet somehow they burn.
I don't know if this is the end, by the way. The demons in the background are twerking like they're about to still kill me.
And my memories, they fade into the darkness. I'm afraid, Ramza, as I've never been before.
Do not give in. There must be a way for you to overcome this.
Uh-oh.
We will find it.
Chat.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Do not abandon hope.
Hope abandons me. There is no
The voice acting is great.
but agony. Whispers in my ear from everywhere and nowhere. They bid me join them. Dystock, is that you? But who are the others? Oh God, end it, please.
Jesus, chat.
Grant me swift mercy.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Damn you, Folmav!
Forgive us, Ramza.
Jesus.
We have caused you pain. You must keep Alma safe. The two of you must live on. Where once all was darkness, light has returned. Farewell, my brother. And thank you.
Jesus Christ! That was an explosion. Even the demons were like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Zolbog.
Zolbog.
I will avenge you. Chat, we did it! All I had to do was take a phone call that pissed me off. But we did it. Jesus Christ. Let's go, chat. Oh! The priest, the confessor is still alive?
Please.
Should we cast a rise on him, chat? Well, this music is great.
Gods have mercy.
Please. They must be stopped.
Your Holiness, hold on.
The Necrohall. Oh, to the Necrohall.
The Necrohall? Is that where Folmav is headed? But where is it?
Beneath Orborn. You must stop them.
I wish I could take this bishop's soul and eat it.
Your Holiness. to Auburn Monastery then.
Also, we should totally leave, because if anybody walks in and sees us with all the bodies dead and a sword in the back of the High Confessor... The final battle!
Looking for aught in particular? Don't be a stranger.
It's time. We have reached the point
A warm welcome.
of no
Ladies and
return.
gentlemen. Not today. Anything will come back soon.
Are we ready, chat?
Greetings. It would appear.
What do you mean my ranks are full? Did those chocobos have another... Hold on. Jesus, these dragons and chocobos are just fucking chat. God damn, okay. I don't think, we don't have a red dragon, so I'm gonna let you stay. Dardamus, you're too young. Let's get you out of here. I'm sorry, Dardamus. Liddyverse? That's a great name. Liddyverse? Oh, we are not ready. We have a side dungeon to do. Very well, Lereb. Very well. I'm glad you said something, because I almost went in there, legitimately. We need to go to the port city of waifus, okay? Oh, I thought he was gonna step in and I was so scared. All right, chat. Final battle, not yet. There is a dungeon we have to do, as ordained by he of the rebellion, and we follow his lead. So I'm basically gonna give you guys a... Is that Yuffie? It looks like her, right?
Success than could have ever been foreseen.
I mean not to boast, but I dare say our success owed itself to me.
So even Count Minimus has fallen on hard times, eh?
Then the legends speak true. Treasure waits on that island.
Aye, that it does. Treasure beyond worth, sleeping down in the depths, out of sight and reach.
It's bound to be guarded by traps, no? Else it would be sleeping in some noble's vaults by now.
More than traps. There are foul fiends too, they say, and a wizard whose soul is as dark as the caverns he calls home.
Okay, I gotta like that.
Oh, no, thank you is what I say to that then. A man would have to be a fool to go there.
Then fool I shall
no
be.
Place for the craven, that much is true. To enter is to bid goodbye to the light of day.
Yeah. What did they call the place again?
Nabudis.
Midlight's deep. And rightly so.
Mid-lights deep.
How so? 'Twas I who saw the task completed.
You? What did you do but almost get us killed? What are you looking at?
Jesus.
Be on your way. This is no show.
I'm glad I hired Hoover. White mages out there just going crazy. Wait, are we going to Japan? Okay. All right.
Was there something?
Okay, so before we go to Midlights Deep, take some time to do some shopping, gear up, that kind of thing. Okay. So here's the thing. I actually got us a lot of money, right? I did get us a lot of money so that we could be prepared. Is there any new gear? Yeah, Ramza is und summoner. Yeah, yeah.
What is it?
Because I want him to learn Leviathan and Salamander, yeah. I don't know. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, this is the gallows. This is Nagadi City. I was like, what am I doing? I don't know if we have anything to buy
Looking
for our
ore
main
in
crew at
particular
the
catch your
moment.
eye.
Here, I'll buy air
Are
knife.
you happy? Thank you.
I'm a hoarder, so
Are
I'll
you
buy.
happy? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Anything?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we need to buy. Even armor-wise? Well, maybe. Well, actually, huh? I'm gonna buy a couple of these just because I haven't yet. I don't want to use them, but you never know, right?
Are you happy? Anything?
Yeah. I lost some armor, but I had like backup for her. Although, let me double check, right?
Are you happy? Thank you.
Because
Are you happy? Thank you.
actually, now that I think about it, I think you're right.
Are you happy? Thank you.
But it's only because she's learning abilities.
Are you happy? Anything? May I be of? Don't be a.
Like
Take
the
off the ore in
Lambient
particular.
helm. Which is not here. Here, hold on. Check out a couple cities, yeah? Also, make sure you have Treasure Hunter on as many people as possible. Okay.
Greetings.
All right. I'll do that in just a moment. Yeah, I don't care about the bags at the moment or the poles. Yeah, so I'll buy 2 of
Are
these.
you happy? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Are you happy? Anything?
Because this is what she lost. She lost a lambent hat. I'm gonna buy 2 luminous robes because they're all the rave right now, apparently. Yeah, they're pretty good. What did she lose? It wasn't a Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it might have been the Gaia gear that got destroyed, maybe.
Are you happy?
Might want to buy some Japa La Malamata to have some more. How many? We have 4 Japa Pobbits, and only 2 people are using them right now. Here, I'll buy 1 extra, if you think that works. One more will do. Excellent. I don't know if we care about any of this stuff. Yeah, I feel like we have what we want to have with this.
Are you happy? Anything?
I'm probably not gonna use Reflect. But on the off chance that something stupid happens, might not be bad to have, right? Now here's actually a problem, now that I think about it. I don't have an item user among our group at the moment, and that does actually worry me slightly.
Are you happy? Anything? May I await?
Okay, hold on. For the most part, I think we're good. The only person... The only person who maybe needed something was... I'll give her the robe. It's crazy how much but it's because she's in white mage form at the moment. Push come to shove, I will swap this, put her back into the knight form.
Preparations?
But I do want her to learn Asuna. So, assuming that we're running with the crew, we might run with the Xeroverse crew. I don't actually know yet what we're gonna do here. What would you recommend? Also, why do you have JP boost on, you stupid bitch? Oh, it's because it's the only good thing. Gotcha. Well, re-equip could be interesting. But, eh. Yeah, the Divine Knights. She literally doesn't use any magic. Why do they have you using... Hold on a second. Yeah, none of this is using MP. We can give her some more strength. Crystal Helm. Do I want her to have Reflect? No, I don't yet. Platinum. I should buy... Oh no, I don't have to buy it. She has it. Excellent. Right, because I have it sorted with, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm fine with her being the magic bitch. As long as Ramza's there summoner, everything else is good, yeah. Cause I kind of want Cloud to come with us, so maybe I can bring Cloud, right? Maybe bring Cloud instead of Meliodas. Oh, you know what I need, dude? I might need to give Cloud a bracer if I'm being real. Because now that I think about it, Cloud... I feel like he doesn't do enough damage. I don't know if it's that his weapon is weak. I don't actually know. But I feel like every time I have Cloud do anything, he doesn't...
Are you happy? Thank you for your custom.
Like, he just doesn't do enough. So, I'm gonna give him a bracer.
What?
Your mouth. Watch how you talk to me, Cloud, bitch. Bracer was his dad an archer? He might have been. This might be the legend of Rewall retold. Alright, Xeroverse. So, let's head to the land of Midlight's Deep. We're ready, Reb? I think we're ready. Not a sliver of light reaches these caverns, stretched deep beneath the dilapidated lighthouse that once guided ships on the East Bugras Sea. Midlight's Deep is a subterranean labyrinth that spans many levels. To progress from one level to the next, not only must you defeat every enemy, but also locate the hidden staircase that leads further into the depths. I just realized I didn't put on Treasure Hunter. Hold on a second. I forgot to equip it. You told me to put it on, everybody. I don't feel safe taking away everybody's fly. You know? Oh, he doesn't even have it. Okay, I'm gonna leave Mage with teleport though. Chat, are we gonna go with the crew or with the Xeroverse crew? I truly knoweth not. But if this is a crazy dungeon, it might be a good idea to go with the strong crew. Let's see how I feel. Let's see how I feel. Wait, did that spell mission backwards? Huh? What the fuck is going on?
Understood. Never a doubt.
The fuck? Alright, chat, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go with the crew, the main crew for now. I just want to see what's going on, okay? Except, instead of Meliodas, I am gonna bring Cloud.
It's time.
Let's see what's going on here. That's a lot of monsters. What the fuck is going on?
My move.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, we're okay. It's not the end of the world. Level 53 bitches.
This is the end.
Thank you for the hydrate, Callie.
Where to?
Alright, let's see what's going on here, chat. First soldier, first class. You got something for me? Wow, that actually reaches farther than I thought. Here, move there. It moves further than I thought, but not far enough. Cloud, just wait there, bish. His music is kind of cool. Yeah, the only way to get up is right there, I'm assuming.
Right.
Kind of amazing that they all grouped up like that, huh? Well, kinda. Interesting. Did I only do 126 to that bish? Yeah, here they come. Ramza, I would like for you to get a big old summon on these bishes. How do you feel about that? 220. What about Cyclops? We haven't seen Cyclops yet. Turn 6. She's gonna move out of the way, but do it. Xeromessiah, just be ready to come up. Just be ready.
Now then.
He's like, yeah, nobody kills without me. I'm worried about this monk for some reason, dude.
Your time is up.
For some reason, that monk was just making me nervous. Do it! Alright, chat, first time we're seeing this. Let's see it. Yeah, that'll do it. Beautiful. That was a good summon, Ramza. Also, how are you guys gonna get to us with all your dead friends there? Yeah, Ramza be getting it done, Callie. Bro, Cloud, there's gotta be something about Cloud's abilities that I don't understand.
This fleeting life. Cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end.
Judgment Blade. I wonder if his stuff doesn't grow by strength, if it grows by magic. I'm gonna switch out his gear after this. I feel like he should be doing more than he's doing.
Power thrumming in skies above. As refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
Bro, I'm gonna send them to the shadows that we're in right now.
Come on.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about this, though, is that as I kill them, we can't reach other bishes, right? Which is really funny, actually. But thankfully, Ramza, Honey Badger, he don't give a f, you know what I mean?
I needed that.
I got this.
What the heck? Wait, they could go around this way too? What the heck? All right, everybody just wait.
Now then.
Which is a great song by Stacy Orico.
Farewell.
Jesus Christ, Orlando. Relax, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm scared. I was worried I was gonna fall, bro. I was like, bro, Ramza's still talking. Ramza was still talking the whole time. Oh, you have to find the stairs during the fight. Oh. All right. Well, that's unexpected. But we go again. Killing them is actually not
As you wish.
that problematic.
Time for action.
Reb, do you know, does Cloud scale off of strength or magic, bro? Why is he so weak? Jack, can you see me? Yeah, so it's like coming back, but I don't know if it's gonna continue to do it because it's happening a lot. It's back now like it was earlier. But I'm worried that it's just gonna, I don't know if it's gonna disconnect again. What we could do, thank you for the 3 stream streak, Yegarn. Here, what we'll do, chat, let's play. If it goes down again or it like starts lagging on my end, we're just gonna call it there and we'll come back tomorrow because we're playing tactics tomorrow anyway, right? But I'll just keep an eye on it. We'll just go if it's working okay, right? The stream is looking like crispy. Thank you, Gally. So yeah, sounds like everybody sounds like Twitch was having issues for everybody today. All right, here, Reb, I have a question for you, sir. Do you know, does Cloud scale with strength or magic? Yeah, we had a huge talk about it earlier. I still hope it's not true. I have mad hopium right now that it's not true. But too much information is pointing that it might be, you know? I'm sad. Oh, he is just significantly weaker than everyone else? Oh. But he's so cool, though. Oh, it sucks. But I love him. Okay, Reb, final question, Reb. These other abilities, if I unlock these, will he be stronger or are they also kind of trash? Yeah, Meliodas it is. Fuck. Well, actually, you know what? I could bring one of the crew. How about that? How about we bring Mage? Let's bring Hoover. Why don't we bring Hoover in this bish? A full white mage. How about it? No, and their charge time gets worse. Why would they do that, Rev? Why would they do that, bro? Okay, so it sounds like Le Reb said I have to find the stairway. So let's try to find it. It says we already killed a... Why is there a healer there now? I don't like that. Chat, thank you guys for sticking around, by the way. Sorry, Twitch is definitely having something go on. I know it's not why. All right, Ram's a half. Yeah, we'll kill a bunch of these guys, right? We'll kill like a lot of them. But we won't kill them all. We'll find staircase, wherever that may be. Those fucking trap! There are traps here too! You son of a bitch, Reb! Alright. Gonna throw him a potion. I'm gonna have to kill that chemist. But that was a decent hit. Yeah, as long as we keep one alive, exactly. Yeah. That's my little plan there.
Power thrumming in skies.
All right, yeah, we know. I was like,
Ready to fight.
Look, we got shit to do. I just gotta be careful and like not like kill everybody, because we certainly could do that, you know?
With purpose.
Wait. Oh God, the bodies. All right. We actually have to go that way. Landu is such a god, by the way. Yeah, get over there. Here, that shouldn't kill everybody. We should be good. Hey, you cured him. Holy shit, bro. Orlando don't give a fuck. Here, let's I just don't want anybody killing us, you know? See ya. Dude, if I had fly, this would be...
What could this be?
Okay, Phoenix down, cool. If I had fly, this would be so much... I would just be flying everywhere, dude. But alas.
Onward.
Yeah, I'm just a little... I just don't want that big bitch to kill us, so... Maybe he's not that strong. Maybe it's fine. But I'm worried about monks a little bit.
How about you?
Alright, it's okay. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, thank goodness. We're at that point though, we're about to start trying to get like
Now then.
we're gonna have to start absorbing souls, you know? I wouldn't mind killing him, but we'll see. Let's wait.
You can count on me.
Hey! Another tough to Phoenix down. That's not ominous at all, right?
Come then.
Reach level 50 with Ramza half. Let's go, chat. Yeah, just cause this bitch might do something, dude. I'm gonna kill her. Holy she just healed to full. Don't worry, Zero. I'm gonna have you get in there and cut somebody in a minute. She just punched. Hey, all right. I don't actually know where we're going. But maybe this is why we need treasure? We're gonna find out.
With purpose.
Bro, Orlando is fucking booking it. What the F, dude? Wow, you really hit her? White magic, Kuraga. Here, hold on. Sure. White magic, Kuraga. Yeah, Zero, you just gotta wait there, it's fine. Hey! Hey! Holy water! Who wants that? Okay, you're starting to piss me off, Monk. Oh, you doomin' bish! That Kuraga did not heal as much as I was hoping. Oh, he dies. Oh, fuck this dude. Oh, F this dude, bro. Oh, he ran up to grab my item, dude. F him. Hey, what's up, Greto? Yes, we're in the mid of the night, as I believe it's called. Also, we do need to move, actually, a little bit.
I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, we do need to move. I don't know where that bitch is going. Orlando, where are the stairs, bro? Are they not over here? Maybe Orlando, the bitch, can't find them. Here, I'll have him stay here for a second. Here, go grab that for me. Echo herbs. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was a big hit. Okay. You meant to go back and do this, but you never got around to it? That's fair. Yeah, that looks like... I don't think the stairs are there, so maybe they're where I'm heading with him. But we're gonna keep moving Hoover down.
Come on.
Madness. Hero.
I'm here.
Delicious. They actually got... Okay, okay. I need to be... Wait! God damn it, are the stairs... Okay. These two guys together are beginning to be a bit of an annoyance. But this bitch is about to die anyway, so like... Let's just focus on healing up this bitch and me.
I can still fight.
Mine.
So much left undone.
I know. That's what you get for being a bitch. Oh, yes, acquire Kuraja. Let's go. Well, that was worth it.
My move.
Where the fuck are these? Okay, so there are stairs somewhere, and I'm guessing, mate. I'm wondering if the treasure people are the only ones who can find it. I don't know. But now that we're left alone, we're gonna spread out.
What could this be?
A gun? The fuck?
I must concentrate.
Yes, you must. All right, let's go.
Onward.
Dude found a cold gun.
Purpose.
Here, just go stand over there. Just wait there for me.
How to proceed?
I found it, heist gun. It's true.
Now then.
Yeah, Orlando, I don't know if you're really doing anything for us right now, so just chill.
Come then.
My turn.
We're just gonna leave that guy alive just to, like... He can do whatever he wants, bro, honestly.
My move.
Come on.
Everybody's just gonna get down here. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, it came back and it broke again. All right, chat. I'm watching it. We should be back. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, apparently Twitch is just being crazy to... All right, chat. I'm gonna take that as a sign, because the internet is also effing up badly. I'm gonna take zero doing that. No, it's dropping to red again right now. If you guys aren't seeing a pause, you're gonna see it in a moment. Yeah, sorry chat. Twitch is just having some trouble today. Apologies that the stream was interrupted because it was a really fun stream. But we're gonna be back tomorrow for more of this. We're gonna do this mid-lights deep. I'm not gonna play it till you guys get back. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't know when you're gonna see this, but yeah, I think Twitch is just blowing up right now, so I'm gonna call it before things get just even more frustrating for you guys and me. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me, for the subs and hanging out and just being awesome. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow for more Final Fantasy Tactics, and we'll just see how it goes.